What's up, everybody? This is Domingo here on Network of the Ice Barrier, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Video I'm going to be doing, guys, I am going to be doing a discussion video. I'm going to discuss the new Dragon Ruler support. Oh my goodness, guys! Yes, we got new support for Dragon Rulers, and I gotta say, man, if you think that all the Dragon Rulers are back in full power and off the balance is great, oh my guys, the new support for Dragon Rulers is amazing as well. The fact that we got Dragon Rulers, new Dragon Ruler support in the year 2025, oh my god, this is awesome, and I'm very happy about this one, and I'm excited for this one because I do love Dragon Rulers, and the fact that Dragon Rulers is getting new support in 2025 is amazing. So we actually got 6 new cards, and the best thing about this new support, for the first time ever, we finally got Dragon Ruler monsters with the dark and light attributes. Because if you remember, when Dragon Rulers first came out, right, they have there were only effect monsters, you know, with the baby dragons and the daddy dragons with water, fire, wind, and earth. And we never actually got Dragon Rulers with light and dark before until we found out the announcement of the new Dragon Ruler support. So we finally got Dragon Ruler monsters with light and dark attributes. And not only that, but also for the first time as well, we Dragon Rules got a new quick play spell, and we also got not one, not two, but 3 Dragon Ruler XYZ monsters as well. We're gonna talk about that throughout this video, so we'll get to that. But first, we're gonna talk about the first new baby dragon support, and I'm talking about the Dragon Rulers that are light and dark. And of course, these are the baby dragon parts as well. I think in the future we might get the daddy ones, but for now we got the baby ones. So let's get this started. So here we go. So the baby dragons that I'm talking about right now is this dark attribute, and the fact that we got a dark attribute dragon monster, I say it's about that time. So yep, I'm very happy about this one. So the name of this dragon monster is Nebulous Dragon Ruler of Shadows. Ooh, I love that name, by the way. Hopefully they keep that in TCG. So this is the dark attribute Dragon Ruler monster, and this is actually the baby one as well, of course. It's a level 2 dark attribute dragon effect monster. It has 1000 attack and 600 defense, and its effect read: you can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name per turn, and only once that turn. So basically, you only have to activate only one of the 2 effects per turn, and only that turn, because it's a very hard once per turn. So the first effect reads: you can discard this card and one other dark or dragon monster, then target up to 2 of your banishing Dragon Ruler monsters with different attributes except for Nebulous Dragon Ruler Shadows. Special summon them, but they cannot attack this turn. And the second effect read: you can banish this card and one other dark or dragon monster from your graveyard, then target 1 Eclipse Dragon Ruler of Wolves in your graveyard and special summon it. Oh wow. Like both, wow, this is really good. Like both effects are pretty good. Like the first effect, you know, discard this card and another dark monster or even a dragon monster, and then target up your 2 of your banished dragon ruler monsters, but they have to have different attributes, special summon. That's pretty good. The good thing about that, you can actually go for your rank 7 XYZ plays, or even link plays for that matter, or sings. Or if you have a level 3 tuner, you can go single plays or whatever. But it's very good. It's pretty good. You mostly use it for the rank 7 XYZs, and the fact that you can actually special summon the 2 Dragon Ruler monsters with different attributes that were banished, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they cannot attack this turn, but you don't really need to attack them. You're mostly going to use them for like materials, whether it's rank 7 XYZ, whether it's Link Monster, or even synchros for that matter. If you have like a level 3 tuner and stuff, you can do that. So it's pretty good. And the second effect is very good as well, because like, you know, banish this card and another dragon in your graveyard, and then you target the Eclipse Dragon Ruler Wolves from your graveyard special summon. Of course, Eclipse is the Dragon Ruler XYZ monster, which we'll talk about that in a minute. But that's pretty cool that you can special summon the card in the graveyard and stuff. It's very good. I gotta say, this is a very good dark attribute Dragon Ruler monster. Of course, this is the baby one. Of course, are we ever gonna get the daddy ones in the future? I think we will. So only time will tell we ever get the daddy versions of the dark attribute Dragon Rulers. I think we will in the future. Hopefully we do. But this effect of this dragon of the baby Dragon Ruler, I gotta say, it's very good. Both effects are very good. I love this card. All right, and speaking of baby dragon, we got another one right here. This is the one with the light attribute. So hopefully in the future we get the daddy version with the light attribute. But for now, we got the baby dragon light attribute. This card's name is Spector Dragon Ruler of Rays. So So Spector Dragon Ruler Ray is a light attribute, level 2, light attribute, like I mentioned, dragon effect monster. It has 600 attack and 1000 defense. And its effect reads you can only use one of the first and second effect cards name per turn and only once that turn. First effect reads you can discard this card and one other light or dragon monster. Add 2 Dragon Ruler monsters from your deck to your hand, except for Spectre Dragon Rulers away. Raise. And the second effect reads you could banish this card and one other light or dragon monster from your graveyard, then target one Charismatis Dragon Rulers Authorius in your graveyard special summon it. Oh wow. Wow. So right off the bat, this card's effect is also amazing. The fact that this card has the same effect as the Malady of the Waking Dragons, where, you know, you could, of course, you do have to discard one other light, a monster with a light attribute or a dragon monster, and then you could add 2 dragon ruler monsters from your deck to your hand. That is really cool. So it has the same effect as the spell card, the Malady Awakening Dragons, but for dragon rulers. That is so cool. Like, and it could be any dragon ruler monsters. Like, that is amazing. That's a really good effect. And then the second effect, you know, you do banish go target you know, discard, you know, banish card and then one other light monster or dragon monster to target the Chessmatic Dragon Ruler Art, which is one of the XYZ Dragon Rules, which we'll talk about in a minute. Like in your graveyard special summon, that's pretty cool as well. Like, wow, that is insane. Like, that's pretty good, especially that first effect. The fact you can add any 2 of your Dragon Ruler monsters is really good. This is a very good card. Like, it's so awesome that Dragon Rulers actually got new support, and it's so awesome that we finally got Dragon Ruler monsters with the attributes of Dark and the Light, which is amazing. So I'm very happy about it. Very good card. All right, so the next card we got right here is a quick play spell. So that's pretty good. So this is the first time that Dragon Rulers got a quick play spell, and the name of this card is called Draco Calamities, that's the name of this card. It's a quick play spell. It has the effect reads you can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name per turn only once that turn. First effect reads you can special summon one Dragon Ruler monster from your hand, graveyard, or banishment. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can XYZ summon one Dragon Ruler monster using only Dragon Ruler monsters you control as materials. The second effect reads, during your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target any number of your banished Dragon Rulers monsters with different attributes, return them to the graveyard. Okay, so the first, both effects are very good. So the first effect that it helps you, you know, special summon the Dragon Ruler monster from either from your hand, graveyard, or banishment, and then you can immediately after this effect result to XYZ summon a Dragon Ruler monster and using the but it has to be only Dragon Ruler monsters you control as materials. But that's really good. So that's pretty good. So you special someone, then you can immediately XYZ summon. Very good. And then the second effect, you know, is basically a burial from a different dimension. You know, of course you do need to banish this card during your main phase. And then you can target any number of Dragon Ruler monsters in your banishment, and then just with different attributes, return to the graveyard. That's pretty good. It's pretty good because it helps you easily go for your Dragon Ruler XYZ summoning plays as well. So it's pretty good. And then the second effect, like a burial for the different dimension, but for Dragon Rulers, is pretty cool. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the first of 3 Dragon Ruler XYZ monster, and wow, the fact that Dragon Ruler actually got a XYZ monsters is amazing. They got 3 of them. The first one we got is the card's name is Disaster Dragon Rulers Paranalo Malilis, I think it's called. If I pronounce the name wrong, I do apologize for that. So Disaster is a rank 7 light attribute dragon XYZ effect monster. It has 0 attack and defense. The XYZ material requires 2 rank 7 monsters, and it has an effect where it says you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. So first effect read, if this card is XYZ summon, you can target up to level 4 or level 4 7 dragon rulers. Yeah, you can target up to 4 level 7 dragon ruler monsters in your graveyard and slash or banishment. Attach them to this card as materials. as a material. Then you can banish all monsters your opponent control and in their graveyard with the same attribute as the monsters attached to this card. Second effect reads, if this card has a light, dark, earth, water, fire, and wind dragon ruler monsters as materials, uh, it gains 4,600 attack and defense. Also, it's unaffected by other card effects. Wow. That is so cool. It is insane. The fact that you have that is incredible. The fact that, once you have all the material, all the Dragon World materials with the light, dark, earth, water, fire, and wind, to order to gain 4,600 attack and defense, and it's unaffected by other card effects, that is insane. And not to mention, you even got the quick play spell Drago Calamius. Once you use that, you actually get a chance to get all your Drago monsters with the different attributes, like in order to get that effect. That is really, really good. That is insane. And then the first effect is good too. Like, when this card is exiled, you can target up to the level 7 Dragon Ruler monsters in your graveyard. That is so cool. And of course, the materials does say 2 rank 7 monsters, which is good. And then you have other materials with different attributes and stuff, so that way you can actually get the effect. That is really, really good. That is so good. This card, this answer is insane. Like, that is so insane. Like, that is amazing. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our second of 3 XYZ Dragonlord monsters. This one is called Chasimis Dragulus RRS. It's a rank 7 light attribute dragon XYZ effect monster. It has 3,000 attack and 1,600 defense. XYZ material requires 2 level 7 dragon monsters. And as effect reads, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. First effect reads, quick effect, you can send a level 7 dragon ruler monster from your deck to the graveyard and attach 1 material from this card. Detach 1 material from this card. This effect becomes the send monster's effect, then activate by discarding itself. Okay. And then the second effect reads, if this card is destroyed by battle or this card sent in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 level 7 Dragon Ruler monster from your graveyard or banishment. So that's pretty good. So the first effect, like you can send any level 7 Dragon Ruler monster. So you mostly want to send your Tidal, your Tempest, your Redox, and your Blaster, and then you can actually gain the effect of those cards, and of course detach 1 extra material from this card. We treat it as a discarding itself, so that's pretty cool. So that way you can get like Title's effect to send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard, or you can go Redox effect to target 1 monster, get a special summon, or your Blaster effect to target 1 card you're on the field and destroy it, or you can go Tempest effect to add 1 dragon monster from your deck to your hand. So it's pretty cool. And then the second effect is also good as well. Like, once they get destroyed, in its owner's possession by battle or by a card effect, especially summon a level 7 Dragon Ruler monster from your graveyard or banishment. So that's pretty good. It's like a monster reborn for Dragon Rulers. Very good effect of this card. It's pretty cool. I do like the artworks of these Dragon Ruler XYZ monsters. And of course, our third of 3 XYZ Dragon Ruler monsters. And I love this artwork of this card. This card is so badass with that artwork. Beautiful artwork. The name of this monster is called Eclipse Dragon Ruler Wolves. So Eclipse is a rank 7 dark attribute Dragon XYZ effect monster. It has 2,700 attack, 1,900 defense. XYZ material required 2 level 7 dragon monsters, and its effect reads, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. First effect reads, if this card is XYZ summon, you can target 1 level 4 lower dragon ruler monster in your graveyard or banishment, special summon 1 level / rank 7 dragon ruler monster mentioned on it from your deck or banishment, then shuffle the target into the deck. Second effect, when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or effect, quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card, negate the evacuation you do to banish this card. Alright, so the first effect is pretty good. Like, once it's actually summoned, targeting any level 4 lower Dragon Ball monster, and then, or banishment or graveyard, and then you can special summon one. It could be a level 1 level or rank 7 Dragon Ball monster that mentions on it from your deck or banishment, and then shuffle that target to the deck. That's pretty good. So it's a pretty good shuffling. And of course, the level 4 lower Dragon monsters, of course, the baby dragons, of course, not only the light and dark ones, but also even the fire, wind, earth, or the wind attributes of the baby dragon monsters as well. Second effect is pretty good too. It's a very good negation, negating your opponent's spell, trap, or an effect, by detaching two materials from this card. And then after that, you could banish that card. It's pretty good. So it's a negate and banishing. So it's pretty good. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you all enjoy me doing this discussion. We're talking about the new Dragon Ruler support. Of course, the new Dragon Ruler support is coming out in this set called the core set Alliance Insight. So it's gonna be coming out later this month in the OCG on the 25th of this month of January. And we're gonna get ours in the TCG around April/May of 2025. So we're in January right now, by the time I'm recording this video. So we got at least 3 to 4 months. So that's pretty cool. And I am definitely going to get the new support for Dragon Rules to play because, wow, it is insane. New Dragon Rules support in 2025. Yu-Gi-Oh! Awesome. Awesome. So that's going to be it for this video. So don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. Post your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the new Dragon Rules support. Are you going to get the new Dragon Rules support or you're not going to get it? Let me know in the comment section below. That's going to be it for this video. This is Domingo Hero Network of the Ice Bear. All I can say is take care. Have a good day. Goodbye, everyone. Domingo Hero Network of the Ice Bear is signing out. Peace.